Over the past years, I actively tried to contribute to the community I was a part of, especially by creating spaces for exchange and taking responsibility early on. As a chairman of a student organization in Bonn, my university hometown, I organized events, brought in external speakers, and created platforms where students could engage with new ideas and perspectives. What mattered to me was not just the organizing, but creating an environment where people felt encouraged to participate and to contribute. In addition, I was involved in volunteering at the Order of St. John, for example, organizing and supporting a summer camp for people with several kinds of disabilities. These experiences taught me how important it is to take responsibility for others and to contribute to a positive group dynamic. Overall, I would say my contribution has been about connecting people, taking initiatives, and trying to create a value beyond my own benefit. One experience I would consider as a failure was at the beginning of my time as a chairman of a student organization. I initially underestimated how important clear communication and alignment within a team are. I had strong ideas what we should do, but I did not involve the team enough in the process. As a result, motivation decreased and some initiatives did not work as intended. This was a turning point for me. I realized that leadership is not about having the best ideas, but about creating ownership within the team and bringing people along. I actively changed my approach by involving others more, asking for input, and focusing on building trust rather than driving outcomes. Over the time, this led to a much stronger team dynamic and way better results. What I took away from this is that failure can be a very effective learning process if you reflect on it honestly and adapt your behavior. Since then, I approach leadership in a much more collaborative way and pay close attention to communication and team alignment. One of my most defining experiences of success was organizing and completing a Trans-African rally from Europe, from Stuttgart in Germany to Southern Africa, Cape Town. What made this experience meaningful was not just the outcome, but the process. We had to plan everything ourselves, the route, the logistics, the budgets, and then execute it in an environment where things rarely go according to plan. There were constant challenges, border crossings, technical issues, unexpected situations. Success meant continuously adapting, making decisions under uncertain, and staying focused as a team. What I learned from this experience, that success is rarely a straight line. It is much more about persistence, adaptability, and taking ownership when things become difficult. It also taught me that I perform best in dynamics in international environments, where I can combine structured thinking with flexibility. This experience shaped how I approach challenges today. I am more confident in dealing with uncertainty and more motivated to take initiative instead of waiting for perfect conditions. Thank you for your time.